Alright cruisers, let's talk about one of the most tempting spots on any cruise ship, the casino. It glitters, it buzzes, it promises fortune. But behind the lights and sounds are high-stakes traps that cruise lines hope you never figure out. Many passengers, first-timers and veterans alike, walk into these casinos and make costly mistakes they regret for years. This isn't about stopping you from gambling. It's about protecting your wallet and your cruise experience. Today, I'm revealing the 12 biggest cruise casino mistakes no one warns you about and how to outsmart them before you lose more than you bargained for. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Assuming casino rules are identical to land casinos. Many gamblers step onto the cruise ship casino floor believing the rules, payouts, and player protections are identical to what they'd find in Las Vegas or a local brick-and-mortar casino. This assumption is a significant oversight that can lead to unexpected losses. Cruise ship casinos operate under different regulations, often registered in countries with less stringent gaming laws than major gambling hubs. This can translate to variations in game rules, such as different blackjack odds, higher minimum bets, or unique payout structures on slots. Players might unknowingly be playing at a house edge that is notably higher than what they are accustomed to, diminishing their chances over time. A seasoned blackjack player, confident in his strategy from land casinos, sat down at a ship's table, only to realize too late that the dealer hit on a soft 17, a rule variation that subtly but significantly increases the house's advantage. He quickly depleted his initial bankroll, attributing it to bad luck, never realizing the fundamental rule difference. Unlike land-based casinos that must adhere to strict state or national regulations, cruise casinos often have more leeway in setting their game rules and payout percentages, making it crucial to always read the table rules or slot machine information before playing. Mistake number 2. Not budgeting separately for casino play. The cruise experience can make it easy to blur financial lines, and for many, the casino becomes a black hole for vacation funds that were intended for other activities, excursions, or even souvenirs. Cruise lines intentionally integrate the casino seamlessly into the onboard experience, making it feel like just another amenity rather than a separate, high-risk financial endeavor. They encourage spending by making it incredibly easy to charge chips directly to your stateroom account, removing the psychological barrier of cash and making it harder to track real-time losses. This lack of a clear, predetermined casino budget is a recipe for overspending and post-cruise financial shock. A couple on their honeymoon cruise found themselves spending nearly $1,500 in the casino over 3 nights, much of it charged unknowingly to their stateroom account. They had set a budget for excursions and specialty dining, but entirely overlooked designating separate funds for gambling. By the end of the cruise, they realized they had significantly cut into their savings for future trips and were left with regret. Always set a strict, separate daily or total budget for casino play, and consider using cash instead of your keycard to create a tangible limit and track your spending. Mistake number 3. Believing slot machines pay out more at sea. There's a persistent myth that slot machines on cruise ships are looser or pay out more frequently than their land-based counterparts. This often leads to players sinking more money into slots than they would otherwise, chasing an imagined higher payout percentage. The reality is quite the opposite. Due to less stringent regulations and lower operational overhead, e.g., no property taxes, less competition, cruise ship casinos often set their slot machine payout percentages lower than what you'd typically find in highly competitive casino markets on land. This means the house edge is often greater, reducing your long-term winning probability. A casual slot player, convinced by online rumors that ship slots were generous, spent hours feeding money into various machines, consistently losing more than she won. She expressed surprise, having experienced more frequent small wins at her local casino. What she didn't realize was that the cruise line was not beholden to the same minimum payout percentages, often 85 to 92%, as many land-based casinos, which can range from 88 to 98% depending on the jurisdiction. Never assume generosity. Assume the house has a strong advantage and payouts are likely lower, not higher, than what you're used to. Mistake number 4. Not understanding the casino players club and comps. Just like land casinos, cruise ship casinos have loyalty programs that track your play and offer comps or benefits. However, many first-time cruisers are unaware of these programs, don't sign up, or don't understand how they work, thereby missing out on valuable perks they've already earned through their gambling activity. Cruise lines aren't always proactive in explaining the nuances of these clubs, as they primarily want your continuous play. Failing to swipe your player's card or fully comprehend the earning potential means leaving free drinks, onboard credit, or even future cruise discounts on the table. A gentleman who spent several $100s playing roulette throughout his cruise never bothered to sign up for the casino's Players Club, dismissing it as unnecessary. Only on his last day did a fellow passenger explain that he had likely accumulated enough points for free drinks, or possibly even a future cruise discount had he been tracking his play. He regretted not signing up from day one. Always enroll in the casino's Players Club and ensure your card is swiped at tables or inserted into slot machines every time you play to maximize any potential rewards. Mistake number 5. Falling for the free drinks casino lure. The offer of free drinks while gambling in the casino is a classic tactic used by cruise lines to keep you at the tables or machines longer, subtly encouraging more play and ultimately more spending. While a complimentary beverage seems like a perk, it's a carefully calculated strategy to increase the house's overall win percentage by lengthening your play time and potentially impairing your judgment. New cruisers often view these drinks as a genuine bonus, failing to recognize that the cost of these free beverages is easily recouped by the casino through extended gambling sessions and higher losses incurred by players. A group of friends on their first cruise reveled in the seemingly endless supply of free cocktails while playing slots. They played for hours longer than they intended, their judgment clouded by alcohol, and woke up the next morning realizing they had lost significantly more money than they ever planned. The free drinks weren't free at all. They were a catalyst for increased losses. Treat complimentary casino drinks as a convenience, not an invitation to gamble beyond your limits or budget. Mistake number 6. Taking out casino cash advances on your stateroom account. Cruise lines make it incredibly convenient to get cash for gambling by allowing you to charge cash advances directly to your stateroom account. What they don't prominently disclose are the exorbitant fees and interest rates associated with these transactions, turning quick access to funds into a costly mistake. Unlike a simple ATM withdrawal on land, these are typically treated as cash advances on your credit card, incurring immediate fees, often 3 to 5%, and high interest rates from the moment of the transaction, with no grace period. This can quickly inflate your onboard bill and lead to significant post-cruise financial shock, far beyond any gambling losses. A passenger who ran out of cash quickly utilized the stateroom account advance feature multiple times during her cruise, thinking it was a simple convenience. She was shocked upon receiving her credit card statement post-cruise to find hundreds of dollars in cash advance fees and interest charges on top of her gambling losses. Always bring a dedicated cash bankroll for the casino, or understand the significant costs involved with using your key card for cash advances. It's a revenue generator for the cruise line, not a free service for you. Mistake number 7. Thinking casino cash are truly free money. Cruise lines often entice guests with casino cash, free play, or promotional offers loaded onto their players' cards, particularly for first-time players or those they want to entice back. While these seem like generous gifts, they often come with hidden strings or specific requirements that limit their true value, and players frequently misunderstand how they work, leading to frustration and disappointment. This free money typically cannot be directly cashed out. Instead, it must be played through, and only winnings from that play can be withdrawn, meaning you often need to generate significant net winnings to see any tangible benefit. A first-time cruiser was thrilled to receive a $50 free play bonus. He played it through, won $10, and tried to cash it out, only to be told he couldn't. He had to keep playing until his total winnings exceeded the initial free play amount. He spent another hour playing, eventually losing his initial win and walking away with nothing. Always read the terms and conditions for any casino promotional offer. Understand that free play means just that. It's for playing, not for immediate cash, and you'll typically need to generate net winnings from it to take anything home. Mistake number 8. Not knowing when the casino closes or opens. The cruise ship casino does not operate 24/7 like some land-based equivalents. It has specific operating hours, particularly when the ship is in port or within certain territorial waters. Many cruisers are completely unaware of these restrictions, leading to missed opportunities for play or significant frustration when they find the casino unexpectedly closed. Cruise lines are legally obligated to close their casinos when docked in certain ports or within a specific proximity to land, due to local gambling laws. They won't always announce these closures with fanfare in the daily planner, relying on guests to check or discover. A group of friends planned a late-night gambling session on a port day, assuming the casino would be open indefinitely. They were surprised and disappointed to find it completely shut down when they arrived at midnight. They had missed the ship's departure from port earlier that evening, and the casino wouldn't reopen until the ship was well out to sea, hours later, costing them valuable playtime. Always check the daily planner or the casino's posted hours. Don't assume constant operation. Know the regulations dictated by the ship's itinerary and current location. Mistake number 9. Relying on casino Wi-Fi for important tasks. While some casinos offer free or discounted Wi-Fi for players, or the general ship Wi-Fi is accessible from the casino floor, relying on this connection for sensitive tasks like online banking, checking investments, or critical communications is a significant security risk. Cruise lines prioritize connectivity for entertainment and basic communication, not necessarily high-level security for personal financial transactions on a public network. The open nature of ship Wi-Fi, combined with potential vulnerabilities on shared networks, makes it an unsafe environment for accessing confidential data, potentially leaving you exposed to unseen threats. A passenger decided to check his bank balance and transfer funds using the casino's Wi-Fi, assuming it was secure. A few weeks later, he noticed suspicious activity on his account, including small unauthorized transactions. While not definitively linked, cybersecurity experts strongly warn against conducting sensitive transactions over any public, shared network, especially on cruise ships where network security can vary. Always use a secure VPN for any sensitive online activity, or better yet, wait until you are on a trusted land-based connection for banking or personal financial management. The convenience is not worth the potential security breach. Mistake number 10. Ignoring the smoke/air quality, especially for non-smokers. While many cruise ships have designated smoking areas, the casino is frequently one of the primary locations where smoking is still permitted, often without robust separation from non-smoking areas. For non-smokers, ignoring the air quality and spending extended periods in this environment can lead to significant discomfort, health concerns, and ruined clothing, something cruise lines aren't eager to highlight in their pristine marketing materials. The ventilation systems, while designed to manage smoke, often struggle to fully clear the air, particularly during peak hours, resulting in lingering odors that cling to hair, clothes, and personal items long after leaving the casino floor. A non-smoking couple, excited to try their luck at the roulette table, spent a few hours in the ship's casino. Despite the ventilation, they left feeling nauseous, and their clothes reeked of stale cigarette smoke, forcing them to do an unexpected load of laundry at additional cost. What seemed like a fun diversion turned into an unpleasant experience affecting their comfort elsewhere on the ship. If you're sensitive to smoke, always assess the air quality before settling in for a session, especially on older ships, and be prepared to limit your time or seek out smoke-free alternatives if available. Mistake number 11. Not setting a win limit. Most gamblers understand the importance of a loss limit, but a crucial mistake, especially on a cruise where the atmosphere is indulgent, is not setting and adhering to a win limit. When you start winning, the temptation to keep playing, to let it ride, or to aim for an even bigger payout becomes incredibly strong. This often leads to players giving back all their winnings, and sometimes more, to the house. Cruise casinos thrive on this human tendency. Without a predefined exit strategy for when you're ahead, those initial wins often turn into eventual losses, diminishing the positive feeling of having been lucky. A passenger hit a jackpot on a slot machine early in her cruise, turning $20 into $500. Elated, she decided to keep playing, thinking her luck would hold. Over the next few hours, she slowly gave back all her winnings, and then some, leaving the casino frustrated and empty-handed. She later regretted not cashing out as soon as she hit that significant win. Always set a realistic win limit. For example, if you double your initial bankroll, consider cashing out and walking away. Bank your wins to ensure you leave the casino with a profit, or at least minimize your losses. Mistake number 12. Trying to win back your losses. This is arguably the biggest and most common mistake made in any casino, and it's especially prevalent on cruises where the vacation mindset can override financial discipline. After a losing streak, the overwhelming urge to chase losses or to try and win back what you've lost kicks in. This dangerous cycle almost invariably leads to deeper losses and heightened frustration. Cruise casinos are designed to capitalize on this psychological trap. They want you to keep feeding money into the machines or tables in the desperate hope of recouping funds, knowing that the house advantage will almost always prevail in the long run. A gentleman found himself down $300 after a couple of hours at the poker table. Determined to win his money back, he spent the entire next day in the casino, moving from game to game, increasing his bets in a desperate attempt to break even. By the end of the cruise, his initial $300 loss had ballooned to over $1,000, leaving him deeply regretting the time and money wasted. Never try to win back losses. Recognize that gambling is entertainment with a cost. Once you hit your predetermined loss limit, walk away, enjoy other aspects of the cruise, and avoid the destructive spiral of chasing a phantom recovery. And there you have it, cruisers. 12 big mistakes I wish I knew about cruise casinos before sailing. These aren't just minor missteps. They're the quiet realities that can turn an exciting part of your cruise into a source of regret and financial strain. Cruise lines have sophisticated methods to encourage spending, and understanding these truths empowers you to make smarter choices. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid the casino entirely, but to approach it with knowledge and awareness. Play responsibly, know the rules, and protect your budget. If this vital information helped you, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Cruise Pro for more honest insights and essential advice that truly prepares you for every aspect of your cruise. What's your biggest casino blunder or smart tip? Share it in the comments below. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.